All right. So how to bid an office building or office cleaning. So we'll go in here to clean proposals. I've got a demo account set up. I'm going to create a proposal, select an existing prospect. I'm going to add the proposal to this particular address. And then I'm just going to name the proposal. We'll just say office cleaning. Commercial or residential, I'm going to choose commercial, obviously, for this case. And let's just scroll down to office space. And we'll choose a frequency of 5 days a week because this is a nice account. And then we're going to add the proposal. So you'll see that the software is broken down into 4 steps. The first one is going to be your areas and cleaning tasks. So you would just add the areas that you want to clean. Select the floor type here. And we'll click on the task list, and then you just pick the cleaning tasks that you want for this particular area, and then you can customize anywhere that you see an edit pencil. You can customize things, and then you can pick the frequency of the cleaning. So I'm just going to scroll through here, and let's just say it's all hard floors, and I'm going to pick a few conference rooms. Say it's got an elevator, some enclosed offices, entrance, hallways, janitor's closet, IT room. Typically in the IT room, they just, if you scroll in here, they just don't want you to go in there. But let's just keep going. So we've got lobby, open office space. Let's say there's a mailroom in there, receptionist area, restrooms, and stairwells. So I would go into each one of these areas and just pick the cleaning tasks and the frequency that I'd want to do. And then over here, this is where I try to upsell additional cleaning services like deep cleans or floor care. So I'm going to go to the project, and let's just say, since it's all hard floors, let's just say we're going to auto scrub the whole building once a month. Add project, and then we're going to, let's say, strip and wax once a year. So let's put that down. We're going to go to strip and refinish, and we'll say whole building once a year. Let's say we're going to do grout cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, scrub tile and grout. We're going to do that in just the restrooms. And that's going to be once a quarter. Okay? And we'll add that. And then the software is going to break down step-by-step procedures on how that work will be done. Technician will perform a pre-work inspection to gather photo documentation, identify potential challenges, and address expected outcomes. Pre-designated furniture and other items will be moved, et cetera, et cetera. So everything still works the same. If you want it in your proposal, make sure it's got a check mark next to it. If you don't, uncheck it. And then if you see an edit pencil, you can customize it and make it your own. And the calculator. So this is the most important piece of here. One of the things that I tell people all the time is to bid like the company you want to be. Don't bid like the company you are. Bid like the company you want to be. So that means you have employees, you have trainers, you have quality control inspectors, and none of those people are going to be you, because we want you to be entrepreneurs, not laborers. So for me in particular, let's just say I've got 2 custodians or 3 custodians in this particular place that we're paying $18 an hour, and they're working 5 hours, 5 nights a week. And by the way, you can put right here, you could put your payroll taxes, insurance, and any type of overhead that you have in there. Let's go ahead and close that. So that's going to be added to these numbers. Now, the software is going to break down for you your cost per clean. So every time you have these 3 people going in for 5 hours, it's going to cost you $356.40, your annual labor cost and your monthly labor cost. But like I said, I have 3 labor types for every proposal I turn in, because I bid like the company that I am, but I started off bidding this way before I even had this staff. All right, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add trainer. And the way we train our staff is 3 days. Let's say they're making 22, and we'll say 15 hours twice a year. Now, the reason why I add trainers is because employee turnover is one of the huge costs that we have in the service industry. And a lot of us don't account for that cost to that building. It is a direct cost associated with that building. No different from cleaning supplies, right? So you would charge and add the cleaning supplies to the cost of doing business there. But a lot of us forget the time and effort it takes to train. So I include two turnovers per year per account. Sometimes we get employees that stay for years. Sometimes it seems like we're going through them every 2 weeks. Lastly, I always add inspectors, quality control inspectors, because we inspect what we expect, don't we, folks? And I have a minimum of 1 inspection per month per account, no matter what. It goes up depending on some things, but that is a direct cost of that building, and we have to have that associated. So if you scroll down here on the calculator, you'll see where it says janitorial labor costs 3. That means it's telling you you have 3 labor types up there. And here's the monthly subtotal for having these three laborers. So if you have these people working at this rate of pay and the frequency and the number of hours, it would cost you $7,827.60. And remember, that includes your payroll taxes, insurance, and in your overhead. Then we're going to add additional expenses, right? We all have to clean with cleaning supplies unless you're cleaning with air. So that is a direct cost. Let's say it's going to be $100 a month. For that, I always have a tech fee, and I explain this to my customer when I'm selling them. The tech fee is going to be things that cover the cost of this software. If you're using quality control software, accounting software, whatnot, you want to start to find a way to incorporate that into your bids. The particular quality control program that we're using charges an onboarding fee for every new customer, so I just pass some of that expense on to our customers. Then you could do anything, drive time, fuel, whatever you want to put here. Let's say $85. Then what's really cool too is that you add your profit margin. We typically run on 30% or more. Let me get rid of that here. And if you were to bid this account at a 30% profit margin, you're looking at $3,444.69 as your cash revenue. That's your gross operating margin, and this is the charge to your customer. And all of this automatically appears in your proposal. Let me just show you that. So it's kind of laid out for you already, and I'll go and put some costs and numbers in here. But let me go back to the calculator. And the cool thing about this calculator is you could really start to play with it and understand the true cost of clean. So if you know the building square footage, right, you could put 15,000 square feet there, or I think in this case, they were looking at 30,000 square feet or something like that. And the software then tells you what you're charging per square foot. So you know what you're charging per square foot. You know what your profit margin is in a percentage wise. You know your actual dollar cash flow value, and here's your charge to your customer. And if you live in a state or area where you have to charge sales tax to your service, you can just click this button and add your sales tax there, and it will make the adjustments for you. Now, I'm not done with the power of this calculator. Let's say you're looking at this and go, you know what, $3,400 isn't enough. I think I could make, $4,500. The software will reverse engineer all the numbers for you and tell you that you're now making 35.89% and that you're charging 42 cents a square foot, and this is your charge to your client. I'm still not done at the power of clean proposals. Let's just say that you have a customer that has a hard budget. You know what, Rossi, I want to work with you, but I can't go a penny over 10 grand. So you can just go down here, type it out, and the software reverse engineers everything again for you. It tells you your profit margin, your dollar amount that you're going to be making, and what you're charging per square foot. But I'm still not done with the power of clean proposals calculators. So right here, what you could do is, let's just say you have a square footage in mind, or a price per square foot you want to charge. Let's say you want to charge 38 cents a square foot. Just go ahead and put in 38 cents a square foot, and the software reverse engineers everything again for you. If you charge in 38 cents a square foot on a 30,000 cleanable square foot building. Your profit margin will be 29.49%. Dollar revenue is $33.6240, and this is your charge to your customer. Now, if you scroll down, you can now cost out your projects too. And you don't have to do all this. You can just skip this and say, I'm going to charge $1,500 for this. Close that. You can go down here, do the same thing. Let's just say, let's turn off the sales tax. We're going to charge $3,900 for that. And you're going to charge, let's say, $1,200 for this. So you can skip all that, or you can cost it out, and the software will do all the reverse engineering for you and figure those things out. So then we'll go over here to finalize the proposal. Clean Proposals comes equipped with a complete cover letter. Also, you can pick your proposal design. We have 87 full color templates. Starts with people, then it kind of goes into buildings. Here, let's do this, and I'll choose that one. You can change the image on here. We have stock photos for you. You can upload your own image. And you can also upload additional documents. So if you have marketing materials, you can upload that there. And then we'll click on cover page here. So you've got a cover letter. If you expand this, everything is completely customizable. You can turn sections on or off, right? And then if you click the edit pencil, then you have the ability to edit things, change the font, the text. I like to embed videos here. So here's an example of that. I'll just paste this URL here, and then I click save, and now the customer will have a customized video sent to them in their cover letter. And then it's got a complete legal agreement here. That everything, again, is customizable, so you can turn off anything that you want. You can add your own sections to the legal agreement. This was written by attorneys, so it's bindable in all 50 states. You've got e-signature, proposal tracking, and a bunch more, but here are the exhibits, all the things that we clicked on in step 1 and 2. So you got your full scope of services written out in just a few minutes. Here, beautiful. And then let's go down to your special projects, your upsells. That's gonna be down here. So here's your hard floor scrubbing, stripping and refinishing, etc. Okay? And then you've got electronic proposal delivery and a whole bunch of other features. But the power in the calculator is just absolutely amazing. That way you never have to underbid or overbid. And then if you go here, back to the compensation, you can see how beautiful your pricing layouts are, how it's broken down for your customer. And then we have a lot more features in here in the compensation section. So let's say your customer, you don't want to show your customer each one of these prices. You just want to show them one total price. You can go here, turn off the prices and tables. It's just going to show you the areas that these things are served and the frequency, and then it will give you a grand total down here. And then you can show them what the total for the project work will be, the monthly janitorial, the project work, and it's going to be your monthly grand total. Or you can turn those things off, right? So you can just come over here and just get rid of monthly janitorial, periodic project work, and just show them a grand total for all these things that you're going to be doing in their contract. Clean Proposals is a game changer, folks. It is the absolute bomb. I hope this answers your questions on how to create a good bid with accurate numbers that will really impress your prospects.